Hello.
Hi.
Take it away, Hera.
Yeah, class is in session once again, which I'm happy about.
Yeah, I can hear us.
Perfect. Thank you. Because I've had this happen
And,
where I did not broadcast audio for half the stream, and I felt like an idiot.
Oh god, yeah. So as you may have noticed, we are sadly missing Sophia. They aren't feeling very well today, so yeah, we are playing today without them. Hopefully next time will be everyone again. Yeah. And does everyone want to do a recap, or should I do that?
You.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah.
I shouldn't have
by
offered. I
us
shouldn't have
talking
offered.
earlier.
Next time, I'm
completely
just.
forgot.
Yeah, next time I'm just. I'm just.
Hera, just do the Aya
Nominating.
thing. No, Hera, just do the Aya thing. Everyone rolls a d6, and whoever gets the highest or lowest, determined by you every time, gets to do the recap. That's how Aya does it.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
no,
that.
That's so
I'm-
funny.
I'm doing the. Ooh, no, I should do it more like a class thing.
Are you gonna cold call someone?
Tell
No.
someone to do this?
No. So, actually, a thing that one of my little excursus here, but one of my physics teachers actually used to do that. We did a class recap every time at the start, basically, and she started basically at one person, asked them one question, then went like basically, if they couldn't answer it, they would go to the next. Like it wasn't like a asked someone, and if they didn't know the answer, they would like, I don't know, get a bad grade or whatever. No, it was just basically to recap what we did last time. So basically, and if someone or people couldn't answer something, basically then maybe the next person can answer this question, because it meant there were like things that couldn't be like remembered properly, or that maybe like if something actually we had it like a 2 or 3 times where basically no one could remember things, and then it would just be okay, I think we need to talk about this again, because like 8 people or so couldn't answer this question, so let's talk about it again.
That makes
And
sense.
it was really good because it had everyone involved, sort of. Yeah. All right, but not doing this now. So I'll just recap. Last session, we introduced everyone, and you had your first day at school, which was
Chaotic.
Chaotic. Yeah, you had a little training session against Class 1B, which is the other class and other hero team. And I think an important thing is that Calypso came really, really late because A, she has a problem with the concept of time, and B, she ran into a reporter who harassed her
Oh,
and gave her
right.
her number.
This is my plan.
And then she came to class eventually, and you all had your little training session that went.
We succeeded.
That happened. Your
We
training session
succeeded
certainly
with
happened.
flying colors.
We passed. Nothing bad happened.
Nothing bad happened. Where someone, Ayo, who sadly isn't here, because Ayo's played by Sophia, was lost control over her powers and sheared the building in half, sliced off a piece of it like
cake.
you would a cake.
I can see you starting to say
And then
cake.
the
and then you
simulation
stop.
was stopped, and one tiny thing happened too at the very end that only Berserk saw. She saw a familiar portal, but it
Concern.
vanished too.
I don't even remember this, so I'm shocked.
I mean, that is
Remember
aside.
this because it specifically concerns this next character. All right,
That's so
and
funny.
It means good things are gonna happen, guys. It means good things are gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I love that.
Sure.
All good things.
I'll just drop some foreshadowing here and there.
Foreshadowing for good stuff.
Oh, also good stuff, obviously. I mean, we had Ace sit on someone's face who got really flustered.
I didn't sit on the face, I sat on the chest.
That's something else.
That's for later, maybe.
No!
I'm
Wrong
kidding.
game.
Yes.
Do we have children watching? We don't have children
I
watching.
definitely have all my streams marked mature because I know I have zero self-control with jokes like that. Also, it means I can
Alright.
swear all I want and it doesn't matter.
Good job.
So as the simulation vanishes all around you and you're back in this large open room, you do see Miss Kalen, your teacher, walk towards you. She's still wearing her witch hat and like overall like witch get-up with the blue hair. And she does not look happy. And like the two of you like stand more or less together like somewhere in unorganized groups of like class 1B and 1A. And she just like lets her like wander around. And then she looks to Io and's like, Io, Professor Ludwig wants to see you in his office. And then she looks around and's like, Berserk, Night Witch, you should probably go to the
Nurse's office.
Infirmary.
the infirmary. Yes, infirmary. Thank you. The infirmary. Just, I know this is like part of your powers, but I just want to make sure. And you're bleeding all over the floor.
Oh yeah.
So
Sorry.
Berserk looks down. Oh yeah. Okay.
it's not a good look. So just go there, get yourself checked out. And Io has already left like on the way out. She does not look very happy. She looks embarrassed
Aw.
and is walking out.
Berserk still has her music playing, by the way. She did not stop that.
Terrible.
As she
You
walks
do
in.
notice that like you're like as this silence is there and you can hear the music, it suddenly stops. At least as long as you're in here, as you walk out.
Playing your
What was that?
My iPad just started playing a
Oh.
video for some reason.
Okay, and you as you like, I assume you walk out, Max. With,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yep. And as you basically walk out and leave the group, your music picks up again, and now Miss Kalen stands there like, okay, so to the rest of you, can any of you tell me what went wrong here? Some of you did okay, some of you had good ideas, but overall, I'm disappointed by your execution. And the first one actually to step up is the Fast.
Fuck him.
And he's like, yeah, I think I had a pretty good plan, but I got carried away by my ego. And shit, names. I need to keep my notes up here so I can quickly reference them. I endangered Hydro. I told her to do something, and she did it, but she didn't return. I didn't check up on her. It would have been like, what? I'm really quick, so it could have been like half a second from where she was, but I didn't because I messed up. I'm sorry, team. I messed up. This is on me. This is on me. What else did you miss, Miss Canvas? I think that's mostly it. I think otherwise I played the villain role pretty well. It's like, did play the villain role pretty well. You did have a solid plan. I will give you that. But you also rightfully, you're right. You did mess up. You did not follow through on your plan. You did not make sure that all the plans that you set in motion would actually be executed properly. And you forgot to check up on Hover. You did not see that he was not really up for fighting. The only reason he actually was any kind of threat in this fight was that Mothgull talked him into it. By the way,
do a good job.
Oh.
Miss Kanan looks to you and is like, I want to commend you for motivating, but it is difficult to say. I think you did a good job motivating and giving Hover, who was doubting himself, a reason to continue and gain his spirit back. On the other hand, however, you kind of jeopardized your own mission, which wasn't.
Well, I know, but it was a simulation, right? Hover isn't the real villain.
No, it is not. And yes, you are right. This is a simulation, but I do want you to take this seriously.
I will. I'm sorry.
And then she looks over to Ace. And it's like, you had some reckless ideas. I remember distinctly hearing you wanting to just go straight through the buildings, but remember that you're a hero. Collateral damage should be tried to be avoided. However, you handled yourself very well in the fight, working perfectly together with Berserk and taking out your opponents.
Thanks.
Good job, Ace.
Tiefling, you got distracted. You need to stay more focused. You should have... I know that Night Witch isn't here, but she is strongest when she can be protected, which was her mistake to show herself in the first place. Her move to, let's call it animate the elevator, was very good, but she made the mistake of, well, revealing her position and making her vulnerable. Because as you all could see, or at least those that were there, she was easily taken out once Berserk got on top of her. Calypso, you did a good job
Thank you.
of saving Hydro.
Mm-hmm.
Hydro, you overestimated your powers. And Hydro, in this situation, you were the villain. You were supposed to just let the fire spread. Why did you not do that? You weren't supposed to just keep it small, contained to this one room, and basically you messed up because you were too worried it would spread too far. And Hydra's like, you know how you said we should take this seriously and everything? Like, I know that it was just a simulation, but I was worried about the puppies burning, and that's why I didn't... I don't know, I also wasn't sure, maybe there's like other people here in the fire, and...
Mothra is gonna jump in and say, and like hug Hydro and say, see, that's a hero at heart.
Oh.
It's
Unlike some people, daggers at Theo.
And Miss Kanan's like, you're right, but even then, you always need to consider your limits, and you always need to be aware of your surroundings. You endangered yourself trying to keep the fire under control. But at least I do get where you're coming from. But always remember that you only can help others if you don't need help yourself. And she's like, just nods. Okay, I'll try and remember that. Yes, Ace?
Can you repeat what you just said?
You
Did
can only help others if you don't need help yourself.
So
If
you're
you're-
saying help yourself first.
Just make sure that you don't become another victim. Another one who needs help.
So put yourself first.
But only sometimes. And only if you don't need help.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't mean to put yourself first. But what good is it if you put yourself in danger recklessly, without considering the consequences. Of course, you can be heroic and sacrifice yourself. That happens. But ideally, it won't. Ideally, you can save everyone and yourself.
Save yourself enough so you can save others.
That's a good way to put it, Northgirl.
Thank you.
Ace is still just standing there, blank face, but they nod. They nod once.
You always need to consider what you're doing. You always need to consider the consequences of what you're doing. In this case, Hydro kept the fire under control, even though there was no need to. Don't try to endanger yourself for the empty building. I know this building wasn't entirely empty, but almost in this case. I just want you all also to know, just in case, lives always come before property, right? Because in this case, the only thing really a danger was the property. In this one, fake property at that. I know I said you are supposed to take this seriously, but also remember that it is only a simulation. It's not perfect. But if we were trying to train you under perfect conditions, well, that would be also very dangerous, wouldn't it be? So this is the next best thing we have. It simulates danger. You can get hurt, but you most certainly won't die in these simulations. There are fail-safes in place for that. I know saying it like this doesn't sound very comforting, but trust me.
I mean, statistically speaking, there is a very, very small chance that someone could die during a simulation, no?
In fact, the chance is 0. Unless someone messes with the programming, then the chance does become higher. But as long as the programming is as it is, then the chance is actually 0 that someone dies during a simulation.
I'll have to run my own math on that. I do not trust you.
We can show you the programming, actually, if you want.
Wouldn't that be... I mean, yeah, I'll take a look. I'd love to take a look, but doesn't that put the program at risk? Not to say that I'm going to cause a problem. I would hate to cause a problem, but if you're so open to show the program, doesn't it put it at risk?
I do not think so. It is hard-coded, the important bits that we do not want altered.
Okay, yeah, I would love to take a look. And she pulls out her little notebook from earlier that just has KISS with a question mark on it. She's ready to take notes.
I think it would be best if Professor Ludwig would be here, because he is the person most responsible for all of this. I'm not an expert. I know how to use the program, calibrate it and everything, but I think if you want to like a deeper look of how everything works, I can schedule a meeting with Dr. Ludwig. Like after school? Would that be?
I think would it have to be today? Could it be a different day?
Any day?
Yes, please. Just not
Alright.
today.
I'll contact Professor Ludwig and we'll ask him when he's free.
Thank you.
I see you eating, Nala, and I imagine just Ace.
Breaking out a thing.
I think Ace pulled out some snacks.
Ace,
Like,
can I have one?
all right. And I can see that you're hungry. So, and looking at the clock, it's also about time for break, so I will have you dismissed. And now we'll go over to Berserk. Because as you walk through the halls on the way to the infirmary, Night Witch is at your side, and she scoffs like, "This is already healing pretty fine." And she looks at like her arm, where like the lines of her magic, more or less, or her powers, cut into her flesh, and like you can see it basically closing. And she's like, "Although this one doesn't look so good, and it's like it's not properly healing. Maybe do taking a look at the infirmary."
Meanwhile, Berserk got a large gash probably on wherever she was hit.
And she looks over, it's like, "You don't heal at all?
Nope.
Wow, your powers suck."
They do the job.
I mean, I guess, but if you have to, like, get hurt that badly, that kind of really sucks.
You get used to it after enough.
And you can see her looking like up and down the hall, seeing if like anyone's there. And then she turns to him, like, "So, why do you hide it?"
Hide what?
Who your dad is.
You can just see, like, she could just see the visual discomfort as soon as she mentioned her dad.
She's like, "What? Didn't you think I wouldn't know? You know who my mom is."
Oh?
I do,
Backstory.
but
Everyone, to everyone else, everyone knows who Night Witch's mom is.
Who's
Because
Night Witch's
it's
mom?
A villain whose name is...
Andromeda? No.
There's
Nope, that's-
Morana Macbeth.
Yes, Marana Macbeth.
Ah.
The Queen of the Undead, there we go.
there we go.
That is her mother, and...
Oof. F.
F.
And she's like, "Don't you think my mom didn't, like... You know my mom and your dad work together. And everyone knows that my mom tried to, like, follow in her footsteps." And Vex, do you want to tell me how it came, like how... Because this was actually very something very public, and why everyone knows who Zoe is, or who Night Witch is, because she exposed the plan of her mother on online, and then escaped her. And what was that plan? I will do this every now and then. I will just put you on the spot. Her mother is called the Queen of the Dead. She's a rather classical supervillain commanding undead forces.
My brain went to something along the lines of tried to like take over some big world leaders, like tried to kill a world leader to more or less take over him as a puppet.
She tried to storm the UN headquarters.
Yes, there we go. Sorry, hold on. I just saw Jay's thing in the chat. Villain hot.
And yeah, she failed because basically her daughter betrayed her because she was like in on the plan, and she exposed the plan on... She just blew it up on Twitter basically. And that's how it failed. And after that, she escaped from her mother. And I mean, everyone knows who I am. Listen, I'm not trying to be like antagonistic or anything. It's more, I'm curious because I never had that opportunity to just say, you know, hide it. But I'd also like to, I don't know if you don't mind, have someone to talk to, I guess, about growing up with someone who is just
An
awful like that.
asshole.
An asshole, yes. And she smiles.
Berserk kind of sighs, like, just, I don't want anyone knowing. It's better the less people know about this. It's better for me and for them.
Hey, I get that. It's just it's not my story to tell. But if you don't mind, I don't know, meeting up every now and then, maybe just
Yeah. That'd be
talking,
probably
because-
good for both of us. I have a question, Hera. Would this tick off one of my doom signs?
You haven't talked about it
Okay.
specifically. No, you have not talked about your doom. You just have talked
Okay.
with someone that,
Yeah.
who you
I'm
like.
sure, because talk about related to it.
No,
Okay.
it is related to it, but you haven't specifically talked about it, right? You haven't talked
Yeah.
about your doom. You just have talked about who your dad is, which is
Related, which is doom
it's
adjacent.
related to that, but it's
Doom
it's
adjacent.
but then- yeah, but it's not specific enough.
Yeah, she just kind of like, yeah, it's just easier to try and pretend he doesn't exist.
Get that, but I mean, knowing who he is, he'll get himself on the scene eventually, and it's not like he's just some asshole dad who ran away when you were 5 and you barely can remember him.
Berserk just looks and says, I wish he had. Would have been a lot nicer.
You and me both, and probably the entire world, to be honest.
Yes.
Same with my mom. Ever wonder what they're plotting right now?
I'm gonna say, she definitely sees a moment of Berserk, like, clear, like, she would probably notice that Berserk is about to say something and then stops herself.
It's just... Never mind. Just musing to myself.
I know he's up to something. I'll say that.
They're always up to something.
Something around here.
Around here?
Just a feeling.
Well... We here. Doctor's office.
Alright.
Alright, there's not much interesting happening in the doctor's office.
Yeah.
Just get...
Where
You
did...
have a
question,
you have a grumpy doctor there who rolls her eyes seeing you two enter. It's like combat training, and basically just
Well, no,
uses
Hera,
her
I
powers
did
to
actually make the
fix you
nurse.
up.
Or I did make the nurse.
I know,
Okay.
but yeah,
Making sure.
I want to get you all together again. And I had a... Sorry, I just had a like a little hang up there, looking at the time and everything. Yeah, but unless someone wants to go somewhere else, it would be time to go to the cafeteria to have like a little break snack, stuff like that.
Oh, Ace
Maybe
opens up
something
box.
that is a little bit more healthier than
Opens up a box of Fig Newtons.
Got white cheddar popcorn.
Oh,
I got white bread.
I just imagine Calypso actually. What is everyone is? I mean, chips over there.
This is the snack zone.
I have
the
brown
snack
sugar.
zone.
I just
I just imagine Berserk just like taking like a white bread, pouring brown sugar on it, and just like
terrible.
and Ace is just like, yeah, eat that. Eat it. I
Is
dare
that
you.
like an earthen custom meal or something?
I'm not
Can
gonna
I try
lie.
some?
The reason why I have brown sugar is for my tea, and the reason I have bread is because I made a sandwich earlier. And I'm just too lazy to put it back now.
Okay, so on your way, you can also, like, out of other classes, people are, like, streaming towards the cafeteria. And when you enter the cafeteria, it's very, like, nicely lit from, like, natural light. It has, like, a large glass front where, like, a lot of light comes through. It is also, like, the overall, like, you have these tables are, like, always, like, basically you have a table with, like, two sitting place banks, and in between each is, like, a little bit of a divider between each of these sets of, like, plants. So there's a lot of green, a lot of, like, nice wood used here. And over at the counter, I'm a little bit sad Sophia isn't here, because on the one hand, there is a little robot handing out meals on one side of the counter that says over it basically specialized meals, which you all know from your first day, like the first day before classes started from orientation, is this is where students who have specialized dietary needs, either due to their powers, any kind of, like, medical conditions or something like that, that's where they can get, like, specialized meals that are,
Yeah, I
like,
was just gonna ask if they're giving every single student the same meal, because
no, they do not. Because at the other counter, you can see there's a woman there. She is even taller than you, Ace.
Oh,
She's about 8 feet tall.
oh, damn.
Damn.
And her arms
Oh, there it is.
don't actually end in arms. Like, she doesn't have normal arms, but instead it's like a set of tentacles, and also from her head are, like, just many, like, tentacles coming down from there. And she's basically just
Okay.
Oh wow.
like the entire kitchen is basically, you can see these tentacles, like, just blindly behind her, like, making food, preparing food. And there's, like, several meals you can choose from. And also, like, when you go to her, you can ask her, like, for specific variations of those meals. There's, like, daily changing, like, meals of, like, 5 different meals, and you can, like, basically mix and match a little. There's, like, it's not like extremely set, like, not everyone has to eat the same, but it's like there's, like, small adjustments that can be made. But she's cooking so much that the specialized meals for, like, anything that needs more, like, attention or has, like, more detail to it, of, like, allergies and everything, and or, like, other, like, conditions, especially, like, for, like, when you have certain powers and need certain foods or can't eat certain things. For example, there's one student, 8-year-old girl, and she can only eat minerals, so she eats rocks. And, well, like, putting that, like, on the like the normal dietary needs, like, of everyone else would be, like, a little bit much. So
You'd be on rocky ground.
Yeah. So that's basically what
She eat Rocky Road ice cream.
It's just frozen rocks.
It's Dippin' Dots, but instead of ice cream, it's rocks.
It's just pebbles.
Yeah,
pebbles.
that's what Coda takes care of their specialized meals. Yeah. And he's, like, zipping around and doing that. And does anyone want to give the cook a name?
Ramsey.
Nah.
It's that
Madam
of Fieri.
Ramsey.
It's that
Madam
of Fieri,
Ramsey.
so...
Madam Ramsey.
I mean, it's Fieri or Ramsey, Harry. It's your choice.
Both.
Then
Why
it's
not
Ramsey,
both?
because Guy Fieri will actually show up as Guy Fieri.
Yes.
I already
He's a
planned that.
villain.
No, he's a
not a villain.
hero. Are you kidding us?
Oh shit! I forgot he's, like, actually a person, right? Not like actually a person, but, like, he's, like, on this list. No.
Not even that. It's just Guy Fieri's a great person.
We may actually have put something about Guy Fieri in this.
I think I
in
might
this
have actually
document.
added.
Yeah,
I think I
that's
might
what
have
I
actually
mean.
added something of him. Because that
I'm-
sounds like
I'm-
something I would do.
Oh no, it's not. Okay, it's
Okay,
not.
I thought I
But-
added something about
Okay.
him.
But for your
can.
information, Guy Fieri has a restaurant on Starfall Island
Oh, fantastic.
because he has powers.
Oh, awesome.
They're fire related.
Good. A plus.
Obviously.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be flavor related.
Yeah.
No, they're
No,
fire
no.
related.
He takes you to Flavortown with his fire powers.
And he's not like he's not like a hero in that sense. Like he says like of himself, like he had many interviews where he said like he's not cut out for the hero business. He's too afraid. He says he's a bit of a coward when like things start exploding. But he's like happy to help like with many other things. He's very popular. Even though he's not like a hero.
Hero.
He's a hero to many
Celebrity.
people. nonetheless.
He's a
Yes.
celebrity, as is in real life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but this is Ramsey. Miss Ramsey.
Adam
No,
Ramsey?
Chef Ramsey to you.
Chef Ramsey.
Maybe the
And-
first name is Gordana. Or Donna for short.
Sure.
Donna for short.
Harris like has this idea for this character. We're just derailing this character.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
fine.
wanted to have a good time
I
with
literally
this.
came up with this character like last night when I was sleeping, I think.
You dream.
God,
of
that
course,
sounds
of course, you dreamed about something like this,
8 foot
Tara.
tall.
8 foot tall, nice arms and tentacles. I know where this dream went, Tara.
Oh, Lord.
Made sure audiences only.
I'm moving on.
Anyways,
Anyways.
we get lunch.
Get some food.
Some dosh.
Yeah. So I think the group that was still at my brain went out for a moment, sorry. The
Training.
group that was at the training still and had a little bit more interaction with Scalen is probably there a little bit earlier. Because you don't get need to be reprimanded by McBrowan. That was her name, right? The doctor. Exhumator.
What?
McBrowan was the name of the doctor, I think.
Bronwyn, I believe.
Bronwyn. Bronwyn? Bronwyn McGill.
Yeah.
Dr. McGill, there we go. Or is it McGill?
McGill.
McGill, okay. And yeah, so you arrive there and you can get yourself some food.
Also, I'm assuming Berserk probably had to toss her hoodie because blood everywhere.
Probably, yeah.
Probably also her shirt, but we'll just ignore that.
If she had to toss all her clothes because they were bloody and soaked, she would have gotten a new shirt, at least.
Probably.
The gym uniform.
You don't get to walk around in school
Of
topless.
course,
I'm
Sarah.
sorry.
I know. I'm not saying that. I am more saying she's probably in just now her tank top, pretty much. Gotta show
That
off
would
those
be
guns.
acceptable for McGill. She would
Got-
not let you run around.
Of course
basically.
she's going to find that. Stuff. I made the character. I know what I wrote for them. They're the kind of character who would also walk around in a tank top at all times.
Yes.
Gun
Yes.
show.
Sun's out, guns out.
Exactly.
When you went to the doctor's office, she had a shirt, but had like the
Leaves.
sleeves of the shirt like pulled up,
Rolled up.
Oh, yeah, rolled. Had them rolled.
rolled up. Yes. So what are you all getting for food? It can basically be anything. Chef Ramsey is very talented and has a wide variety of recipes she can cook. And since it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 people anyway, basically anything you would order right now is on the menu today.
I have to pay for lunch. That is my little question.
We have to pay
Yeah.
for lunch.
Pay for lunch?
No, Lunch is free.
Cool.
I think Ace gets a whole, like, a big steak. I think I'm just eating steak.
All right. Steak.
I literally just Googled how much steak is a lot of steak because because I don't eat meat and I don't know how many ounces is a lot.
A 12-ounce
Ace is-
steak is about a normal size of a serving. That's a large size, I should say. It's like a 12-ounce steak.
Okay, so I think Ace is eating an entire 12-ounce steak and then probably salad. And I don't know. I have a feeling Ace eats very healthy just based on everything.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I think, yeah. And
Ace
steak
is
isn't.
the opposite of Calypso.
Actually,
in that sense,
steak-
probably.
Steak is actually pretty unhealthy in terms
Yeah, I
of
know.
its
I
red
was just
meat
gonna
and
say
it's charred.
steak is not actually that
It'd be
healthy.
chicken
but I
or
think,
pork would actually be better
yeah.
for
Well,
healthiness.
I mean, like a chicken steak.
A chicken breast.
Maybe Ace is just eating an entire rotisserie chicken.
I could see the classical like having a salad with like some like chicken.
Having a salad
stuffs.
with an entire chicken on top.
That's it. Ace is
Okay.
eating a Caesar salad, but instead of like a chicken Caesar salad, it's an entire rotisserie chicken on top. And I just bring that on my tray over
It's a
and
Caesar
I sit
chicken
down.
salad.
I just imagine you going over there, and she's like, "Okay, what do you want?" It's like, and you're like, "The chicken." It's like, and she's about to like, I mentioned she has like some rotisserie chickens behind her, and she's about to like cut some off or something like that. And she's, no, the whole one.
Alternatively, I think I go order a chicken Caesar salad, and Chef Ramsay knows how much I have to eat, and serves me the
that's also
salad
good.
with the entire chicken on top. and I'm just like, all right, and I take it and I go.
Yes, perfect. Also, Vex had a great suggestion because you can because she has so many arms and they're very coordinated, but it's a lot of arms, and she's talking with students in front of her, and like taking their orders, making little jokes here and there. And sometimes you can hear like just turning around and shouting at one of the tentacles or something like that because it messed up.
Well, that's very good.
That's so funny.
I
No,
made
no,
it.
more
I love
salt.
You call this lamb sauce?
Finally, some good fucking food.
All right, Calypso, what are you ordering?
I was gonna say that Calypso is just going to copy whatever Moth Girl gets. Because
Oh.
she's
Okay.
very excited
Then
to
we're going
try
with Moth Girl first.
Earth food.
Okay. Well, Mothgirl is going to order a vegetarian pizza.
All right. What's on the
Solid choice.
vegetarian pizza?
Pineapple.
Just pineapple?
Just that's it.
Is it
There's
like-
something else on it
Ramsey's
too,
like,
I
okay,
suppose.
what do you want on a vegetarian pizza?
Tomatoes, right?
Mushrooms.
Some bell peppers, corn.
Yeah, is-
I
is
don't
he
know.
talking-
You're the chef, right?
All right, and you can see basically like one tentacle is like making
Doing
making
it.
the dough everything, and then like you like some others are like chopping, just chopping like stuff to put on it, and you can like as you're talking, basically I want this and this, and you can see like plop 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 everything like put on there, and then like put into the oven, and then like her one tentacle goes like to a little clock, like a little timer, and starts, and it's like, all right, next one. Should be done in 50 minutes or so, 10 minutes.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah. Next one. Your name is Calypso, right?
Yes, thank you, Chef. I would like the same exact thing that my good friend just got, please.
Same toppings?
Yes. What's a topping?
What you put on to the pizza.
Yes, I want the same toppings.
All right. And she does the same thing. All right. I think by this time, Berserk, you also arrive.
Yes.
So what are you ordering? Like, oh, hi.
Hey. I'm trying to think. Like my brain is going, what would Berserk eat for food?
Burgers?
It's funny because that's actually what came to my mind. She'll order a black bean burger.
You get a black bean burger.
And obviously, you know, a salad and fries because gotta get that food.
Of course you do.
Gotta get that caloric intake.
Meanwhile, you can see the Fast is actually not standing in line to get food. He's standing in front of one of the vending machines, and you can see his hands very quickly tapping buttons, throwing like some coins in and everything like that. And you hear just like clonk, 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 and clonk, 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 clonk.
How many
clonk,
energy
clonk.
drinks is he buying?
Are they trying to break the machine?
No, he's just he is just pulling out energy drink after energy drink.
Call that.
Terrible.
Yes.
I actually wanted to ask if Hover is around.
Yes, Hover is around. He's standing in line.
Okay. Does he look like he's got company, or?
Oh yeah, his classmates are with him. Right behind him is Night Witch, and like not on the same line because she's in the special food dietary needs line as Tiefling.
All right. Just wanted to make sure that he's not gonna sit alone at a table.
Oh,
He's
So nice.
he's hovering in line. He's not standing because he can't stand, but he's hovering in line.
And I bet he skips leg day every day.
his legs are noodles. They're ramen noodles.
I'm just imagining fighting game proportions with like tiny feet and massive.
Yeah. No, but the best part is he couldn't even do
Tiny
like
leg.
pull-ups because he just hovers.
I love him.
Terrible.
He actually does seem to have a way. Like, yes, he does not need to like very much basically exert himself for even like basic tasks for moving around and stuff like that. But he does not seem to be that weak. Especially you, Moth Girl, do know that because you took a sucker punch from him. It did hurt.
Yeah. Definitely.
And yeah, he was like, he does not look like much, but he can throw a punch.
He can throw a punch, but it's just
Like at least
nowhere.
it's not like it's not like he's like trained in martial arts or anything like that. Really, he's not like, oh, he can like throw a perfect punch or anything like that. But like he can throw a punch like how a teenager his age roughly could throw a punch in terms of strength, like the average teenager.
Not a kick.
He could actually kick.
He'd be actually really scary with kicking because he's up higher level.
Yeah, he is on a higher level. He has a good reach.
Every kick's a high kick.
Yeah.
He's got the high
and
ground.
when he does a high jump kick, he doesn't have to worry about
Crashing down.
falling on the butt. Okay, enough Pokemon references. Yeah, so I take it you sit all down together, or are you spread out?
I want to sit with all my cool new friends.
Yeah.
I think I was probably the first person there, so I probably just sat down on a table, and if people want to sit with me, they can.
Yes, we do. We are
Yes.
gonna sit next to you obnoxiously.
Yes, and then
There's a
when,
whole table, and you sit next to me.
Yes,
Yes.
real close, like leaning in. And then when Berserk walks in, like we like waves over, like, oh, we're sitting over here. Don't forget, like, hey.
She'll give a little like
Hi.
two-finger wave and then walk over when she's gotten her food.
How do you report a comment in chat for spam? Because I can't do it, so I think someone who's a mod has to do it.
Here, I can take care of it. Give me a moment.
Oh, thank you.
Want to become famous? Buy
Wanna become
followers
famous?
here.
The
Especially
mouse.
famous, because that it is. Oh my god, what the fuck? Ah, whatever.
Go to
Uh,
bigfollows.com.
Here, report. I can report you.
Um,
Spam.
Block.
All right.
Wait, hold on. I need to first not do block. I need to. Oh yeah, I can just do this up. I have so many tabs open on my computer right now.
Yeah. I wanted to say something.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, Mothball Calypso, when your pizza is ready, two tentacle arms basically reach out all the way over like all the other tables and then just put them in front of you before disappearing. You can notice they have what is actually kind of curious is that the tentacle arms have like you know these gloves that you use to take stuff out of the oven and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oven
They
mitts.
basically have that, but for tentacles.
Oh, cute.
Thank
Offgrow
you.
turns around and says, "Thank you."
And the tentacles, as I like move on, they do something that would be like most similar to like a thumbs up
Amazing.
as they move back.
Calypso is gonna
Moth Girl's
head
gonna like
rifle.
look at everyone and be like, "Hey, so that went good today, right?"
Eh.
I think so. We were successful.
We won.
Did we though?
I'd say we did.
Just have a giant like chicken, like the chicken thigh.
Are you okay, Ace? Or not
Fine.
Ace, Berserk.
Oh.
Are you okay? You had to go to the nurse. my brain's shutting down. I'm
Are you okay, Ace? Ace, yes, I am. Did not get touched.
Not you.
Berserk just kind of... I had to throw away my hoodie, but aside from that, it's fine. And
Why'd you throw it out?
There's a lot of blood.
there was a lot of blood and a hole in it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you can wash it, but
You can't wash a hole out.
yeah. Okay.
You should get a sponsoring for your clothes.
Oh, if you'd like, I can try to make you a new hoodie.
I got a couple more. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna try anyways.
Internally, that's adorable. Like, to me, oh, that's adorable. Berserk, I don't... And look at... Judging from Calypso dresses, it's probably not going to fit my style. It's going to be...
Probably.
Why do I get the picture? It's going to be like a Christmas hoodie sweater, you know what I mean? Like, when you get those Christmas sweaters.
Oh yeah.
There's
she's
two.
gonna-
There's two solutions actually to this that I think it's either like one of those like really ugly Christmas sweaters, or she takes like the parts of like 5 hoodies that she found somewhere and sews them together to
Yep.
make
In the garbage.
Oh yeah. No, she's
And
gonna make you a matching hoodie. Or
One of the
matching sweater.
arms is from the old hoodie that was in the garbage that she took out and
Okay,
repurposed.
Frankenstein hoodie.
Frankenstein
Franken
hoodie,
hoodie.
yes.
I want y'all to know that it's too cold for me to wear my tank top in here for the stream. It is. I literally am wearing it underneath this other shirt, but I put this shirt over because it's kind of sporty, and I feel like Ace has a very
It's sporty because there's
Yeah.
a checkered
Sporty.
flag.
athletic style. You know. Yeah. I'm just munching on my chicken salad.
All right. I want to ask something here right now because usually I do a break, but we did start a little bit earlier, and you,
Bit later, you mean?
Ace.
I'm okay to
Little
keep
later.
going.
Yeah, I was about to ask like if everyone's okay to keep going, then we're just gonna keep going because I also want to because Nala, you need to leave soonish, and I want to
Half
like,
hour, yeah.
not hold you or anything like that. So
Okay.
yeah, just unless someone needs a break, we would just continue now.
Good to keep going.
All right,
I'm good.
Cool. At the next table over, the other class 1B, actually has taken a seat. And you can see the first one who took a seat there was actually Theo, or the Fast.
I picture just Calypso just constantly giving him side
Yeah.
eyes.
He's so mad.
Do again? I forget.
He bullied Io. He was being really mean to Io.
Oh.
And he like threatened to kill the dogs even if they were virtual.
I mean, I
She
don't
does
think did we actually see that? I know Berserk didn't.
No, only
No,
I
but-
saw that.
He was
He's a
definitely being a
dick.
bully to Io.
Damn.
And
Yeah.
he's popping open like one energy drink after the other, and just like
Is that all
Open
he
them
has in
down.
front of him? Is that
yes.
energy drinks?
Oh
Yes.
man.
I hope
What?
he throws up.
Berserk starts laughing at that one.
I think Ace is sitting with their back to that table. So I think I'm just kind of like I see everyone like looking, and I don't want to turn around and look. So I just, what are you looking at?
Theo.
Oh,
He's got like 7 energy drinks and he's just slamming them. It's gonna make him sick, and I hope it does.
Wait,
Hmm.
why do you hope it does?
Oh, you didn't hear. He was being super mean to Io during the simulation. More mean than necessary.
They're
Like,
gonna
I
say
get
more
that
mean
they
than
were-
usual.
I think at this point, Ace turns around very obviously and looks, and then like it's kind of like a turns back around.
Theo looks over to your table and it's like shrugs, and then he like pulls out his phone, puts it on the table, and he like puts the phone on the table, and then he pulls out another thing, like it's a little ball about the size, like a little bigger than an eyeball, and puts it in the palm of his hand, and it suddenly rises up, and a little like lens opens on the front of it, and he's there. It's like, is this thing on? Yes, perfect. Like, hi. So we after the first session.
Oh my
of
god, he's a
school or whatever,
vlogger.
Oh
It
God.
didn't go that great. I messed up. I have a lot to learn as a hero, but I mean, hey, that's what I'm here. If I didn't, I wouldn't need to be here, right? Yeah, I think I tell you like who my classmates are? No, I think I didn't. So here we have Night Witch, and you can
Not
see
even
like
that good compared to Io.
you can see like Night Witch just sitting there, looking up, and she's like extending her one finger, and like a little like droplet of blood goes to like the little drone that he has there, and it just like turns immediately further on.
Also, I could see Calypso
Hell yeah.
just doing this thing whenever he's talking. Out of
Just
spite.
so bad.
Goes on, and this is Hover. I let him down today. I should have been there for him, but yes.
Oh, I just want to say that when he starts vlogging, Ace immediately just stands up and starts walking away, and then stops, turns around, walks back, grabs like the other drummy, and then walks to like the cafeteria, and then continues eating. I've left.
Ace has left the call.
And you see like Hover just like shyly waving to the camera, and and then it's like, and here we have Tiefling. You all know her. She's my girlfriend. You should totally check out the art she did for like of our team. It's awesome. Check out her Twitter and her art station. It's
Ooh.
and then it's like he turns it further. Who did I miss? I missed someone on that team.
Oh,
Hydro.
Aqua.
Hydra. And oh yeah, like it literally turns like over Aqua. And then like, oh wait, oh, and of course, Aqua, who has her heart in the right place, and then like the thing turns further over all the way to your table, and it's like, and here we have, well, almost all of them, well, some of our rivals, or you know, the other class, if you will.
The ones who beat you.
Yeah.
Berserk says back. With a smirk.
And he turns to him and is like, I love that energy.
I hate his energy.
When Berserk says who beat you from across the cafeteria, Ace is just gonna like point with the drummy, like yes. Just keep it up.
That's my roommate.
Moth Girl leans into Calypso and says, "Yeah, I think I get what you mean. They don't seem too nice."
And he
Class
walks over
1B
and is
has
like,
so many nice people, and then there's Theo.
he walks over and is like, hi, and I heard that. I'm right here.
Oh, good. So then you know that I don't want to have this conversation with you. You're not very nice, and so I don't want to be very nice to you either.
You know what? That's valid. But I am. I can actually be really nice. I think we just got
No,
off
I
the
don't.
wrong foot.
Mm,
I wanted to
don't
ask if
care.
you know where Io is, because I wanted to apologize to her.
That's not my information to give away. Bye, Theo. Goodbye. Goodbye.
It's really funny to just see Calypso, who's just such a nice guy, just like, no, fuck you, I hate you now.
And he looks around like, all right, I get it. Any of you have any plugs?
Get out of here! Go!
Moth Girl actually plugs her channel because she is also.
Oh my god, we have two YouTubers on our fucking
Oh,
team.
can you also plug Io's Twitch or whatever? Their stream?
Oh yeah, right. So, so Moth Girl's actually gonna like switch characters suddenly and like jump in front of Theo and like just steal the drone and start drumming up Io's on her own channel. I don't know how Theo reacts to that.
Oh no, he's fine with it. He's fine with it. He loves the chaos.
Of course he does.
And he is like, when you basically do you give him the drone after you're done?
Yeah.
Or do you release it more or less? I imagine like you grab it and actually like hold it to
Hard cam
Yeah, I'm
wrestling
holding
style
it, and then I like put it in front of him like back to you, Theo.
Oh yeah, you should totally check them out. I haven't heard too much about you, Moth Girl, but I will check it out. I have totally been following Io. I do love her gimmick of like having it like first person view. It's so cool. I wish I could do it, but you know, like even like modern streaming equipment, everything, high speed cameras, and it's just like the upload rates, they don't work out. And I did try it once, but a lot of people got really sick watching me in first person.
See, if you were watching my stream, you would have known how to set up the tech.
Oh, you have a
Oh my
text screen.
gosh.
That's really cool.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna check
gosh.
that out. I probably won't understand any of it, but I will check it out. Bye. And then he turns off the drone, walks back to his table.
How come the rest of Class 1B is so nice?
I see him do that, and I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna like walk back to the table, sit down, and just.
Hey, Ace, how you doing?
You would think that they'd just rub off on him, right?
This chicken's good.
Yeah, this pizza is also good.
At least I got chicken.
I mean, we just started school. Hopefully, you know, they'll actually grow into a hero, like all of us.
That's out of character, but god fucking damn the irony of that, considering both Berserk and Ace are kind
Yeah.
of like gray area.
Ace is deciding not to say anything in this situation.
Berserk is
You're
also
nice
not
people.
going to say anything.
Calypso sees you as nice people.
That's all that matters, right?
Hmm.
It's like when the dog likes you. You don't need anything else. The dog thinks you're a good person. That's all that matters.
Yes. Oh! This morning, I talked to Ace about this. This guy gave me a number, and he was hitting on me, and he said to call, but I don't think that's a great situation to go into alone. If someone would like to help me
I can
deal
come
with
with you.
that,
Yes, yes.
please.
No,
Thank
no
you.
problem. We can come with you.
Because I did a little bit of research, and I know that you said hitting on you was like some sort of romantic term, meaning that you wanted to kiss the other person, but to hit is also a verb that means to punch. And like, I can take a punch, but I'm not great at dealing them.
Well, we'll come with you just to make sure that they don't want to do one or the other.
Okay, thank you.
Like, you didn't like this person. Like, they didn't look nice.
No, well, they were, I think, just too much older than me to actually take
Oh,
any sort of
gross.
romantic
Ew.
interest.
You,
he asked a
might
bunch
not
of
want.
questions.
You might not want to go meet him then. He might sound
Yeah,
like a
look-
weirdo.
Just don't.
Yeah.
Throw the paper away.
Here, give it to me. And I hold my hand out.
Drops it in
You
your
hand it
hand.
to me.
Yeah.
Rip. And I'll just like stick it in my pocket. Not a problem anymore. It's gone.
Also, if you
Problem
see him again, tell us, because that's a stalker then.
Oh.
Oh no, we're introducing Calypso to all these new words.
All right, pulling out the notebook again. Stalker.
Don't
I
write that
imagine
down. Okay.
I imagine Calypso googling like for stalker and trying to find out what that is and finding
That's
like
the video
his-
game.
Yeah, the video game. It is really confused.
Oh, I was actually how did I write down for the healing? For I don't even remember what the document is. Oh yeah, I remember what I named it.
The healing?
For your power?
No, not for mine. For the the nurse.
Mm.
Oh.
I wanna just kind of look around the table and just I'm trying to make conversation because I feel like my therapist has told me that I should talk more. And so I will just say, what classes do you have this afternoon?
Well, you all know that you still have an English class this afternoon.
Yes. I've got some English. Calypso, I think you're in it too.
Yeah.
Oh, I have English. Are we all in the same English class? Do we all just have the same schedule? I guess we all have the same schedule.
Show me your schedule. I can check.
Ace is gonna pull a folded up piece of paper out of their pocket. And I hand it over.
It's accidentally the note Calypso.
Oh, that.
No, that's in another pocket.
Yeah, and ripped up.
And it's
Yeah, it's ripped. Moth Girl's actually gonna like pull up her phone and like pulls up the schedule and the pheromone compares and like.
You-
Hera, is it the same?
No, it's not. Ace's schedule is a lot fuller than yours.
Oh.
They have a lot of like more additional classes, especially like introductory classes to like math and such. Yeah, but they have actually more classes than you.
I have a lot of classes.
Why do they let you have more classes?
I want more classes.
This is our fantasy where we want to be going to school.
So
Still
actually,
hate school.
so I assume that Moth Girl probably actually they might not have more because Moth Girl she probably has like all the electable classes that
Yes.
she can take, right? Yeah. Then actually it's the same, but your additional classes don't match with Ace's.
Oh,
Ace's
Shouldn't have.
additional classes are more like covering basics, and you're probably like I don't know you.
Moth Girl would have
Best club or
specifically
whatever.
picked anything that's related to tech or technology or programming
Yeah.
and anything like that.
Yeah, probably in the robotics club and
Yeah, and
Hoplite's,
math,
engineering
probably.
club, advanced math. Yeah, but Ace has on their sheet has like more like basic stuff on math, and especially math. I think is the big one.
In this fantasy world, we can imagine I can actually do math.
Wow.
Mhm.
I can do math. Look, I have one of these.
Oh wow.
I'm not gonna lie. I literally have a neon thing in there to do math for D&D.
Good.
If you're also like looking around, you can see like it looks like on the other table, Theo and Tiefling or Joey have a little bit of an argument and like continuously looking over.
Ready?
Would like to eavesdrop.
Calypso wants to eavesdrop.
To
How can I
answer-
ruin this?
To answer Moth Girl's question, I think Ace is just gonna shrug and just say, "I've never been to school before," and just leave it at that.
Well, I'm sure you'll do well. And she hands her the piece of paper back.
Thanks.
Well, it's still, we share some classes, so if you ever have any questions about those, feel free to ask me.
Thanks.
So you like chicken, you say?
Yes. It's a good meat.
While this is going on, can I try to like listen to the argument? I want
Sure.
more
It's
evidence
So
that Theo
awkward.
is
I
bad.
love it.
It's two people who have not really been familiar with talking with other people trying to talk to each other, and I love it.
What are you eating?
Oh, I've got. Let's see what the. Oh, okay. The chef did put on some cheese. I got myself some vegetarian pizza. Like, have you seen all those tentacles working? She can just like make two at once.
Trying not to look.
Why? Do tentacles make you squishy?
No, not at all. It's just. I don't know.
You can say weird if you think it's weird.
It's just. I have 2 arms.
I've noticed.
And Chef Ramsay has more.
Yeah.
Actually, if anyone tries to count them, you're not sure because they're moving so fast. It's hard to keep track how many
Yeah,
there actually are.
Ace paused and tried to think about if they knew how many, and then that's why they just said more.
Morphgirl's gonna say, I wish I could make like some extensions on my back so I can have like 6 more arms. That'd be
Wouldn't
cool.
that be cool? That would be really cool.
Mothra's gonna become Doc Ock.
I'm gonna look at Calypso and be like, wouldn't it be cool if you had more arms?
Oh, I can have more arms, and I'm just gonna use my power to give myself more arms.
Oh my
How many?
gosh.
How many arms
I'll,
do you have now?
I'll do a cool 4 arms.
Calypso's
In
In
now
Yeah,
addition
them.
or 4 total?
Where
Uh,
do you create them? Because remember, you're wearing clothes.
I think she's gonna roll up her sleeves and just do like the split off, kind of. So 1 extra off of each arm.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing.
Ace is just blinking and being like, okay, that's weird.
Oh, have I not done this yet? I'll stop, and she'll
pull it
kind
back.
of stop
No,
them. Yeah.
No, it's okay. That's useful. And and Ace is like just
Out of
tapping her
character,
cheek.
you can see that's pretty handy.
True.
I don't get it.
You guys,
What's funny?
I've shown you what I look like, right?
Out of character. Have you?
I think so, maybe.
I
Actually,
don't remember.
I thi-
Was this
Maybe-
meant to be the first class?
Wait. Where's our character
s-
relationships?
You have met before.
But
I do not. You have met before at least twice. One during orientation day, and before that when you worked together.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
You
right.
rescued
We
So
did work
probably not.
together.
At the very least, you
So
may have
I-
met more times, but that's at the very least you have met.
I looked
before.
at the character relationships, and Calypso has been learning about Earth by spending time with me. So you
might
might
have.
have shown me,
Yeah.
but maybe you didn't show me the fact you could grow extra arms.
Yeah. So like you know that Calypso is pink and has a tail and has 4 eyes. You did not see that she could
And the
change.
little feelers, the adorable little feelers.
No, that's a headband.
Yeah, it's
But
a
if she-
headband, Kara.
If she thought about it even a little bit, she could realize that she could just make her own.
But it's more fun to have the headband.
Yeah, the headband's a really cute accessory.
It is.
I love
She made
it.
it herself.
I love it.
So I guess Ace, you would
Yeah.
kind of know. Like, oh, I didn't know it was that far.
I'm gonna turn to everyone else and just be like, she's pink.
Yeah, I'm pink, and actually, I don't. I can show you guys after school if you'd like.
All right.
Promise you won't turn me into any sort of government facility.
I plan to stay as
report.
far away from any government things as possible.
I'm not
I
a narc.
imagine. I
Ace
imagine as
is
you
just
say like
so quiet at this point.
so as you say like how you're pink and like being like different and everything. You see like the 8-year-old girl that can only read rocks like walks by the table and. She is basically made entirely also out of rock. Like you can see like this. She has like this jagged structure
Is
on
it
her
onyx?
face of like. It's a little bit like onyx, but even more rock. like your best imagination of a pure earth elemental basically walking by, but she does have like a little like colorful shirt on and everything,
Oh.
Cute.
and she's crunching
Adorable.
on some rock.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about us telling anything about anything to anyone if you don't want it out.
And on the other table, you can, like, from there, where the argument was, you can hear, "Oh, fine, I'll do it." And then you can see, like, the other ones of Class 1B leaving, and Theo, like, winking at Tieflings, like, "Good luck." And they're leaving. And you can see Joy is just, like, sitting at the table. Her, like, she looks nervous, and then she looks over. And then she walks over to your table and looks at you, Ace, and it's like, "Hey, can I, like, talk to you for a moment?"
Who's this?
Tiefling.
Joy, Tiefling.
Oh, sure. Ace just blinks and says, "Sure. What's up?"
Like, maybe, like, just between the two of us, not with, like, everyone around. Nothing
Ace
against you, just
stands up and takes one step to the left.
In what you can only assume is a sudden surge of like a mix of, like, okay, I actually want this to be a little bit more private, but also I didn't think I would be this brave. She like grabs your hand and pulls you, like, a little bit further.
Ace takes one more step.
I'd assume that she tries to pull Ace, and Ace
yeah.
just can't. She can't move Ace.
Ace lets.
And just like, Ace, yeah, right. Would you like to go on a date with me?
What?
Would you like to go, like, on a date with me?
Why?
I don't have an answer for that, other than why not? I think you're really cute.
Ace does not know how to respond to this.
Blue screen.
Listen, it's fine if you don't. It's fine if you don't.
I've never been on a date before.
That's fine. I have only been to one. There's, like, a cute cafe in town. Only if you want. Oh god, I shouldn't have asked. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
it's-
sorry. We could just forget this
it's-
whole conversation ever happened, and I'll just go.
Don't freak out.
Is Ace telling that to themselves? Don't freak out.
It's unclear.
It's to both.
It's unclear.
The answer is yes.
And I think Ace stands there for, like, an uncomfortably long amount of time, and then finally they just say, "When?"
This Friday.
Oh.
That is so cute. Oh my god. Ace is just
Like, after school.
okay. Sure.
And she smiles. Is like, cool. See you then. And probably before then, because we have classes together and everything. Bye. And she turns around and walks to the end of the cafeteria, and you see Theo waiting there for her and smiling at her.
Aw.
Oh,
I
hate him.
I don't think, and Ace had walked away, so I don't think Ace knows that Theo's also dating Tiefling as well. But I think I take the 2 steps back to the table and sit down.
I'm sure we saw most of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Listen.
probably saw and heard most of that, unless you didn't. Like, you would have actively tried to not listen in to hear any of that, basically.
Yes.
I'm sure if that
Absolutely
happened,
not.
everyone would just be quiet and try to listen anyway. Yeah.
Ace, what is a date?
It's
It's just a day, right?
No. It's just it can also mean a romantic get-together.
Earth romance culture is so weird.
I agree.
Oh, tell
Agreed.
me about it.
I have a date, I guess.
Wait, but with whom? Not her, right?
I point with my arm towards
Joy.
Tiefling as they're leaving.
Yeah, you can see Theo has put his arm around Tiefling, and they're currently walking out.
Like, isn't Theo dating her? I mean, if they're poly, that's their thing. I'm just
Is
curious.
Theo dating her?
He said so
Oh,
God.
on his stream publicly.
huh.
I love the addition of publicly.
Got in 4K.
Yeah.
Like actually, Movco pulls out her phone and shows Ace pictures from Theo's like Twitter feed of like the two of them like having their date. Like, look,
I
he's
think
even
Ace is really
documented it.
confused because I think Ace doesn't know that polyam people exist.
Oh boy.
And so I think Ace is just confused now.
Oh, that's gonna be
What?
fun.
Why would she ask me out if she's already dating someone? Was that a joke? Did I just get joked on? Like, what's
No.
happening?
That would be so mean.
I mean, we have established Theo seems to have a mean streak, right?
Yeah, but she seems so nice. The rest of Class 1B is so nice.
I don't understand why she would ask me out after I sat on her.
That's, I think, why she asked you. Berserks.
Is that another part of Earth?
Oh
romance
gosh, no,
culture?
Berserk just starts laughing.
She's got like her notebook out and it says date, romantic get together, stalker question mark, sitting.
Please do not search on the internet setting, please.
Why?
Circles it.
I don't get it.
Circles it, puts in a little thing. Search this on the internet.
Yeah.
It and Moth Girl is like turning red
Aww.
and hiding behind her phone. You know.
Aw. I turned to my roommate. What's so funny?
Berserk just kind of sits there for a moment. I don't know how to start this. Because
That's okay.
Berserk, I only know this from reading books.
Okay.
I
Books
can't
are
read.
a great source of information.
Because
So
out of character wise, Berserk has also never been on a date and never had a relationship. So
I don't think my mic picked it up, but I had said I can't read.
No, oh, we heard.
Oh, okay, never mind.
At least I heard.
I did not.
Berserk just kind of says it's a thing that is sexual at times. Not like how you did it, but
I wasn't trying to be sexual.
I'm sure you weren't trying to. I mean, it was in the middle of the class. That would be weird.
That would be weird.
Okay.
Huh.
But maybe, she, got
she's into that.
bothered by it, and she's hiding farther behind the phone. She's actually pulling out a second phone and hiding behind both.
Should
It's okay.
should I ask her about it on the date, or is that weird?
That might be weird.
Okay. So I
don't know.
shouldn't say, "Did you ask me out because I sat on you?"
No,
I think you should.
I think you should ask her why she's dating you and Theo. That's weird.
Because she wants
I was
weird.
already going to ask that.
Yeah, okay.
Berserk just
Okay.
It's not that weird. That one's not that weird.
Is it though? I didn't know you could date two people at the same time. Isn't that cheating?
Not if it's only cheating if the other person isn't aware of it.
No,
Huh.
Berserk. And she actually throws one of her phones at Berserk. It has like a plastic case though, so it like just bounces off of Berserk, I presume.
It hits her, and she kind of winces. She does feel all the pain.
Oh, rip.
That wasn't very nice.
And then she takes the phone and just pockets it. This is mine now.
Okay, I learned so much today.
Poor Calypso, poor Calypso.
My notes are a mess.
Yeah, Moth Girl's like, no, it's only cheating if two people are, not polyamorous, but like if the two of them are poly, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Also, I'd like my smartphone back, please. I need that to stream.
Berserk looks, maybe don't throw it at people and you'll get it back.
Please.
Oh. Can I have it?
Berserk hands it to Calypso.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna treasure this for the rest of my life. And she puts it in her.
Ace puts their hand out.
Okay.
Here's your tiny phone. And
I'm not gonna lie, I was also half waiting for Ace to pocket the phone.
I thought Ace put their hand out at Mothgirl expecting to get handed the phone. Because apparently Mothgirl has like phones on end with no end, like
She's got one that's for streaming. She's got one that's for streaming specifically for like her own like persona, and one's like a private phone.
It's smart to do that, but yeah.
Okay, I think Jay has to move.
Has to move soon.
Has to leave in basically
Yes.
almost now.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
On the dot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll do plugs now. So if anyone has anything.
I can't believe my character got a date on the second session.
Nice, dude.
Speed running here.
Get date %.
Wow.
So, who should start, Harry? Start naming people.
Oh yeah, we are we're starting with Dar.
Ah, hi. Daria, Doran, whatever you want to call me. As long as it's not late for dinner, a bit that I can't stop saying. Anyways, you can follow me on Twitter at simply Adoron. Where I complain about school and Kingdom Hearts, and I will be posting my session notes, so you can see all the weird shit Calypso wrote down today. But yes, at simply Adoran, Adoran. Also, sometimes I do a stream on Heroes Without Limits called Hero Sheets. You should check it out. I don't remember
It's
when
super fun.
I don't know when my next episode is.
Valid.
All right, and Jay.
Me. Hi, everyone. My name is Nala, or Jay. Either name is chill. You can find me on Twitter at NalaWoo. Then I am at Nala Draws everywhere else. My portfolio / all that information is naladraws.com, which I just got, and I just got my domain name all set up, so that's really exciting.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah, I draw stuff, and yeah, I'm working on a lot of cool projects right now. Some of which I can't talk about, but other one, I'm doing art for Bolt, which is really exciting. And yeah, that's me. Thanks for coming today and watching me be very I don't know how to describe Ace. I wouldn't say they're a useless gay, but
Awkward game.
awkward gay.
Awkward
Yeah.
games, very fitting, yes.
Tune in 2 weeks from now for the date.
And Alexis.
Hello, it's me. I'm Alexis. I have actually recently released a music album. Yay! And you can
Congrats.
find the link to that on Twitter at Game Seizure. It's on the pinned. But yeah, I do some TTRPG stuff and music. I've decided to like actually start putting things on the internet instead of just hiding it all on my computer.
The CD's really good. At least the songs I've heard of it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Hera. I'm HeraX on Twitter. You can follow me there. I do sometimes like retweet and make sure that like, okay, yeah, this is up now, like for like VODs or something for the show. And yeah, I think that's it now. I have talked a lot, not as much as last session, but yeah, still a lot. My head hurts a little, and I can't think right now, so Vex.
All right. So, you're watching this on my channel, so you know where to find my streaming. Also, every other Thursday at 8:00 p.m. EST, we run a game in Bubblegum Shoe called Saffron Academy, ran by Aya Golander. It's a blast. It is just as much disaster gayness going on in it as well. And in that one, my character on the first day of school got asked on a date, so she got asked to go to a club with a girl she has a massive crush on already.
Aww, that's awesome.
So sweet.
She's a cat girl musician, and she got asked by a goth musician who's part of a rock band to join.
Oh my god, love it.
Yes.
That's so cute.
Yes, my cat girl musician who plays the wow, my brain, the cello. She is adorable and I love her. But yeah, you can find that game every other Thursday. You can also find all the VODs from here posted the week afterwards on YouTube at Fractured Moon D&D as well. Yeah, and check out our and I'm in other games too and if you check out my friends list on Twitch, you can find Scotty Hood, where you can find both Hera and I on a few games on that channel. It's a blast. That's everything.
Then we'll be playing maybe next week or the week after.
I don't see us doing the
put it
week
up on
after.
Twitter.
Just gonna point that one out because that's the day after Christmas. 2 weeks
Oh,
from
that's
now is
20th.
26th or 27th. 2
No,
days
I meant
after.
it's
It's
the
the
20th.
20th.
13th, 20th.
I more mean 2 weeks. Oh wait, no, I
Yeah,
am
that's in 3
dumb.
weeks, yeah.
I was looking at
No.
the 13th. I thought today was the 12th.
No.
That's where my brain is
Yeah.
right now.
But yeah, we'll discuss that, like how
Yeah.
we do with the schedule, because we did talk a little bit about making it maybe 2 weekly, but or every other week,
We'll figure it out.
fortnightly, whatever. Yeah, but we'll figure that out because yeah.
Follow our Twitters to find out when we
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
And you can find all of our Twitters in the comment in the stream chat, and also underneath the YouTube video, because I make sure to put that underneath the YouTube so everyone can find that as well.
Bye.
Bye.